Hey guys, thank you so much for coming to this live stream. We're going to do something interesting and different. We've never done this before. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to each YouTuber content creator that is staying at this house, there's a total of 7 of us. We're going to spend about a minute saying our thoughts on our weekend here at the Cleveland Gaming Classic. So you're going to see a little bit of dead space for a moment while I go call someone. No one else is going to be hearing what the other person is going to be saying. We're going to be talking about our high and low for about 1 minute. So this video will only be about 10 minutes long or so. And so I'm going to go ask the first person to come. They're going to tell you about their highs and lows of the Cleveland Gaming Classic, and that person will say the next person. None of us will hear any of this, and so this will be a confessional from each one of us. And in the end, we'll end up all listen back to all this, and hopefully it'll be a fun experiment. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. First up is Mason. Highs and lows. And then you come back and say, let's talk about what. Grab the microphone. Okay.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy, Mason, not Detroit Love, Mason. Gotta get my hair tucked back here. All right, so highs and lows, I guess that's what we're doing. High for me. First off, I do a lot. My hair is driving me insane right now. So I do a lot of work for these guys. I'm friends with a lot of these guys. It's really cool to be able to come here and kind of just hang out. I live really close, so it's not one of those things where I'm really traveling super far for it. But man, coming inside, I got out about it. So anyway, it's really cool just to be able to hang out with everybody, finally get to know the other side of them on the other side of the screen. Hey, what's up? It's me, Nostalgia. No. So basically, it's just so cool. I had a really, really good time. Last night we went to dinner, I forget where, some really good bar, amazing Cajun wings. I was sitting with New Wave Toys. There was co-founder, there was Peter, and then Kevin from Artemat. They were awesome, really fun hanging out with everybody. It was such a good time. Everybody that said hi to me, everybody that saw me at Cleveland Gaming Classic, it was so cool. It's just so cool to be able to be a part of this community, doing it, especially what I do. It's like I'm not really in the scene, but I'm still kind of there. You know, people were still coming up to me and saying, "Hey," so it's just really cool. So yeah, I mean, I guess low. I forgot that part. I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. So lots of walking. And like exactly like what is it? Let me see. Biggie D. Yeah, great meeting you too, man. Exactly. Like that's the whole thing here. It's just so fun. So I think I gotta go hand it off. Great meeting all of you. I'll catch you sometime. Bye. It's mega. I forgot to leave.
Hello. It's Comms or Us. That's right. What's going on, everybody? And I don't know what we're doing. I think we are doing a real confessional. This is a lifelong dream of mine because growing up, I always wanted to be on either The Real World or The Road Rules from MTV, if you remember those days. And I wasn't quite old enough to send in an audition tape, so this is my confession. This is my confession of my highs and lows in the Cleveland Gaming Classic, where we got to hang out in a house full of a bunch of strangers. They came over to our house last night. And let me tell you that I found out that I had some anger issues. If you don't know, so fun story. Last night we were able to get a couple people to hang out. We went to dinner, and then we're like, hey, let's go back to the verbal. And then fucking Michael B like sends out our address to a bunch of people and was like, hey, come on over. So like, not that it was a bad thing, I would have been okay with it, but he was like, hey, come over. And I walked out of my room. I was like, what the fuck are all these people doing here? And I was like, holy shit, we're not supposed to have parties in our verbal. And like, part of me was like half like, oh my god, there's people smoking over here, drinking over here, having a pool party over here, playing darts over here. It was a really great time, and I apologize for cursing on Justin's channel. I probably shouldn't have, but that's been my MO this whole entire time. And I've been like, what the fuck are you guys doing here? But anyways, it was a high because I've not hosted a house party in so long that I thought people were gonna break shit. I didn't know who these home arcade people are, right? Matthew Lesser would have, who could have gone crazy? Who knows? He was really loud, by the way, but he was a really awesome person. Anyways, our Crazy Anonymous guy, everybody was really cool. Everybody was really cool. MG was cool. Everybody was super cool, right? But But, you know, at 1 o'clock, I kicked everybody out, and it was really, really mean. I was like, "Yo, you don't gotta go home, but you got to get the fuck out of here." And my delivery was very poor. I think I made some people angry. So that was a low point in me discovering that I delivered some bad news to people. So that made me feel bad. But hey, the convention itself was very, very, very far. The convention was very awesome. So I think, I talked more than I should have, but I hope you guys are having a good time watching this. And if you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Follow Console Kids, all these content creators. It was so fun meeting every single person. I genuinely enjoyed meeting everybody at the convention and afterwards and anywhere else. It was awesome. So thank you for watching all of us randomly talking. And I apologize for my potty mouth. And yes, my wife loved the video of me and Justin. That was also a highlight and a low light at the same time. All right. We'll see you guys next time. All right. Who's next?
Hello. It's me. It's Michael B. Carol keeps saying Dick Neck. It's something I introduced him to while I was here. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully you guys had fun this weekend. We had a bunch of fun at the Cleveland Gaming Classic. So let's give my highs and my lows. The highs, obviously, were just meeting everybody. I mean, dear God, there were so many people that came out from the community. It was so nice to meet everybody. So weird because like people come up to you and they're like, oh, I'm Kurt. And I'm like, hi, Kurt. What's your YouTube handle? Oh, console fanboy did it ever, man. Like, the fall was a case of the heart and the mind still had and knew what I had to do, but the body said, no, sir. No, sir. So skinned out my knee. My knee is fine. I thought I had broke my wrist, and I was like, just going to make it 3 more days, get back to Canadian healthcare. But my wrist is clued up now. I did have some tough times playing pinball over the weekend, but you know, it was still fun. I fell in love with the new pinball machine, Galactic Tank Force, believe it or not. As much as it looks stupid on the things, I was like, I'm gonna hate this. I actually fell in love with the table machine. I gotta remember to say machine. And I did get the highest score of the weekend out of everybody, so feel pretty good about that. Mikey, 2 flippers, no sound. Oh my God, look, it says there's sound here, man. Yeah, MG says it's amazing how quickly 15 grown men become 15-year-old boys again. That's what it was like. Like, I love these guys. I love getting together. I love seeing people from the community hanging out with everybody. This was just the tops. If you want to talk about low points, the low point is we got to go home. And we got to go back to our normal lives and separate. We can't do this again. I don't want to go home. I loved every second of it. So, you know, I'm in a plane. Must be the Wi-Fi. Yeah, it might be. Hey, Paul Minderman, what's happening? Aren't you glad Nostalgia never came? Yeah, thanks, Andy's Game Room. Fog up the camera before the next person comes in. I'm not going to do that to them. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. We had so much fun. It was great getting to meet the people from New Wave Toys. I got an interview with AtGames and actually talked to some of the staff. Usually when you reach out to AtGames and say, can someone come on the stream? They're like, no. They never have anybody in the stream, but I got John, I got Aaron, and I got Delilah from AtGames on video. So I was pretty happy about that. We got to go look at their booth. And even though they didn't bring anything new to the convention, it was really interesting seeing people come over that have never heard of the product before, checking it out for the first time. So as much as there wasn't a lot for us to cover in terms of new product, it was cool seeing new people introduced to like home arcade, and they're like, what are you talking about? Like the machine was like $480 or something at the convention, and like even my friend Chris was like, that's crazy. Like, you know, you told me about AtGames before, but like I could literally play just about anything for like $480. I can't even build something for that. So there it goes. I couldn't make it, but we'll eventually get to hang sometime. Stringer Films, you are one of the nicest guys in the entire world, man. I tell you, every time Stringer mentions like what is it? Southwest Gaming Class? No, is it the Southwest Gaming Classic? I can't remember. What's the event there in Atlanta? Well, anytime that comes up, Southern Fried Gaming Expo. He's always like, you can come stay at my house. Dude, like, just knows me from talking on the internet and YouTube. He's willing to open up his house and have me in it. So that's really cool. Anyways, guys, I don't want to take up too much time. I know the other guys want to get on camera. I'm a bit of a hog for this stuff, and I'll stay here and talk forever. So, yeah, anyways, thank you so much for following us goofballs along over the course of the last couple of days. We had so much fun, and the low point is definitely that fun has to end. So, everybody, thank you so much. I'll pass it on to the next knucklehead.
Who's next? Detroit Love.
Cheers, everyone. It's your boy, Detroit Love, a part of this live video. Guys, this week, these last 4 days, man, it was tons of fun. A lot of firsts. First time in Cleveland, first time at a gaming convention, first time meeting all these guys here, first time meeting a lot of the community, and it's been tons of fun. We've been nonstop running from place to place since I got here. I was the first one here to this Verbo, so I got to get the master bedroom with my own bath. So that was incredible. I'll be the first to leave because I'll be taking off early in the morning to get back home. But it's been a blast. The convention, I was not really interested in any of the merchandise or any of those things. I was interested in meeting the community, and I met a lot of you guys, and we just had some great talks, some great interactions, shared our thoughts about life and about gaming. So it was a lot of fun. I took a lot of pictures. I'll probably do a video or put some posts up on the Super Game Room Dudes channel. I did get my first product from New Way Toys that they provided as a review product. It was the classic Coke machine, and that thing is just built very well. So I'm very impressed with that. And we went out and ate. We ate and we ate, and we also indulged a little bit as well. I did bring my countercade, which those guys got to see for the first time in live, and these guys were obviously impressed that their countercade is a great build. But I just had a blast meeting Glenn and Steven from the Tech Buzz and all of the the Game Room Dudes and then the extended a clan of YouTubers. But the best thing, like I said, was meeting you guys, the community, part of the community. You guys, as you guys know, I'm not on the social things as much as those guys are, and so I don't get to interact outside of our Friday night show. So it was very fun to me. I wish I could have met more. I wish I could have met more of you guys. Wish more had come out. So I probably will I'll probably check out another gaming thing. This was a lot of fun, especially if everyone's going to come out and join. So this place was incredible. They really put everything. The only thing in here that wasn't good was the internet service, but short of that, this place was incredible. So it's a great find for us to hang out at, and even some of the community came over and hung out with us a little bit here as well. But the Cleveland, we found all the great spots for pinball. The Cleveland Classic Gaming Classic has some great pinballs and arcade. I don't think I played any arcade games this week. It was all about pinball because I play a lot of virtual pinball, and I got to see the tables that I played tons virtually. I got to play the actual ones. And Cactus Canyon was by far my favorite. I finally got to play Funhouse with the live or real table. So a lot of fun and a lot of firsts this week. So guys, I appreciate you guys. Listen to me chatter. I appreciate you as always. And I'm gonna go get the next guy. No.
Okay.
I'm really gonna follow the rules.
Okay.
What's going on, guys? Hey, everybody in the live chat. This is Patrick P-Dubs. So it's a fun little video idea. So Justin says I got to talk about my highs and lows. So let's see here. So when it comes to highs, two things. Number one, I almost didn't make the trip with my wife having surgery. I didn't feel good about her leaving alone. When we booked this trip back in February, March, we had no idea my wife was going to have major surgery and need this long of a recovery time. So when that happened, I was worried about leaving her alone because my son's at college. And but luckily we were able to find one of her girlfriends to come stay with her to help her during this weekend so I could make it. So I almost canceled last minute on the guys. So one of the highs was just getting here. And then the other high would be everyone who I've met. This has been everyone who I've met. I saw console fanboys comment in the live chat. I can't dunk. Oh, thanks so much, man. Well, I am old and fat now. I'm not as young as I used to be. But what's funny is coming here and just hanging out with everybody else, all the different whether they're YouTubers or content creators or whatever label you want to put on people. I met so many people, and what's really cool is everyone who I met, from the Arcades Anonymous guys to other miscellaneous, YouTubers, who maybe they don't hang in a group, maybe they do mostly solo work. Like no matter who I met, everyone who I met was pretty much the same person online as they are in real life. And that was great meeting everybody. And when you meet people and you connect and you have great conversations, I could see a lot of great collaborations coming in the future with lots of new people. So that was really, really cool. So just meeting everybody and also meeting, viewers and people who watch all these stupid YouTube videos was really humbling as well. When it comes to lows, got a couple lows. Number one, I fell during the basketball game. I stubbed my toe. I tripped when I was driving to the hoop and I fell in the grass, but then Michael B topped me with that nosedive. So the lows would be I fell during when we played basketball. We were going to play a pickup game to 21 for you guys, and we didn't even make it past one basket. We had one basket. And then after that, I fell. Then Michael B took a big tumble, and after that, it was over. Like we're not playing to 21. We're not doing it. We just canceled it at that point. So this is falling during basketball, stepping on Fox's Pac-Man cabinet and cracking it during the stream. Guys, we've been drinking all weekend. Crap happens when you're drunk. Mistakes happen. Funny story, Fox broke the cabinet even worse about 30 minutes ago. Has nothing to do with what I did. So we all are a little too rough with our toys. And then the other low for me would be the entire time I've been here, it's felt like one thing has been missing. And it felt like there was a hole because back in February, March, we figured we planned this thing so far in advance. Everyone would be here. Everyone who we wanted to be here would be here. And one thing or one person is missing. And if that person was here, although we've had an amazing time, we've had an amazing experience, we've had amazing meetups and we've had amazing meals and we've had amazing parties after hours, guys. It's gotten out of hand here. Although all that has happened and it's been incredible, there's only one person that could have made this 60.39% better, and that would have been Nostalgia. So, Steven, we love you, man. Steven, we miss you. And Nostalgia, man, we really, really wish you were here. It would have meant the world to us for you to be here. But knowing everything that you have going on that you couldn't be here, we understand. But, man, I gotta tell you guys, I've been thinking about him all weekend. Like every time we go do something, I'm like, wouldn't it be cool if Nostalgia was here? Wouldn't it be cool? And I'm not trying to make him feel bad. We all understand his situation. It's just, man, we really wanted him here. We really, really wanted him here. So it's a shame he couldn't be here. But hey, man, shit happens, right? That's life. Anyway, but that's all I got. And I'm going to pull in 19K Fox. Oh, next year's Destination Assault. For right now, we're planning on doing Texas Pinball Festival. So that's our plan for next year. I'm going to bring in 19K Fox. He's going to close this out. Thanks so much, guys. We really appreciate all of you who have enjoyed watching all this stupid content. All right, guys, we'll talk soon.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, not my channel, but someone else's channel. Hell of a weekend, boys and girls. Let me tell you, not too shabby. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff to take in, to consider. I'll probably give it some more thought and give you more in-depth, valuable thoughts on my channel. But since I'm on somebody else's channel, I'm just going to give you a bunch of garbage. Basically, the best stuff was the stuff that I was a part of, and the worst stuff is the stuff that I wasn't a part of. So there you go. I'm sorry, I can't do the sarcasm as good as he can. The best part is definitely these guys, and then every single person that drove hours. I mean, some people drove from Rhode Island. It's crazy to hang out with us and to take part in the actual convention. It was really awesome to see that amount of effort people put in to get together, to meet us, and to have fun. And it's the effort. Trust me, guys. This camera may separate us, but that effort is not lost on me at all. So that was definitely the best. The worst is probably the fact that we don't get to do this but once a year. The reality is we all work. We're all over the globe pretty much, you know. I count Michael B in there, so that's the globe. That's my caveat. That's the thing I regret the most. Life is what it is, and so you can't always get together as much as you want to, but when you do, it's pretty special. So anyway, everybody, thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you so much for making the effort to come and meet us here. And I look forward to seeing many more of you in the future, because this is not the last. We have many more to come. And speaking of many more to come, here's Justin.
All right, guys, here we are. Well, I'm not really sure what the other people were talking about, but let me give you the highs and lows of my time in the Cleveland Gaming Classic. So let's start with the highs. So meeting everyone, there's a lot of people that I hadn't met, but I met a ton of people. Some of them were content creators, some of them were fans, some of them are future content creators. A lot of hugs. And it was a lot of fun meeting all the different people. And I found a lot of people are really cool. Actually, I can't think of anyone that I met that wasn't cool. Yeah, it was. So that's definitely a highlight of the trip, is meeting people in the community. Another highlight was the variety of pinball machines that we played. We went to a lot of arcades. A lot of them had a ton of, because we were using Pinball Map as a way to find some arcades. Played a lot of set of pinballs that I hadn't played before, so that was really cool. I gave Galactic Tank Force an extra chance. I fell in love with that. I'm really hoping that my local arcade ends up buying it. I think they will, because they have some other American pins. So I think I'll get to play that some more. That's exciting. I really hated that game originally, but then I learned how to get past it, how to not drain the ball so quickly with the tank that you're hitting. And then I kind of fell in love with Carrie. Carrie was there, Sonia, and we did an interview. So Zohar was originally planned to come out with us. He wasn't able to make it. So we did a special video for him, and I hope he really enjoyed it. That was me trying to bring him into the community. Let's talk about the lows, and I'll end with another high. So one of the lows was actually when I first arrived here. And I'll tell you straightforward, like P-Dubs was very concerned about me. And so we had a conversation about it. I had said some things on a previous stream that some people found interesting. Let's put it that way. But we talked it out like grown adults do. And what I found is he's a really good friend, because it's the reaction to the situation and how you resolve it is how you grow closer to someone else. And it made me really reflect on what it takes to become a good friend, the values that you see in each other. And it really is that maybe forgiveness, or that your willingness to move on, your willingness to find common ground, the willingness to want to resolve things, to want to create peace in the community. But it was more than that. It gave me a reflection. I was talking to some other guys about it here. We were all kind of very open about that situation. And I really drew closer to these 6 other dudes that I was hanging out with. And that was really cool. So there was a low in there, but it was a positive outcome. And so for sure, I've done these trips before. I've gone to with another set of content creators twice, and then Chicago with these group of people, and then now here in Cleveland.
You only got 2 minutes.
Okay.
That means you got to wrap it up.
Okay, gotta wrap it up.
You know what wrapping it up means? Closing time. Open up the doors and let you out into the world. Closing time. Turn off the lights on every boy and every girl.
All right, how's this rest of this go?
Closing time. One last call for alcohol. So finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
That's what you should have told people when you kicked
And
them out.
I know who I want to take me home. And I know who I want to take me home. And I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. Here's the diamond.
I love you guys.
Love you, Justin. All right. Peanuts and I are friends. We're friends.
We're all friends.
I agree. We tolerate each other.
All right, thank you guys so much. I hope you really enjoyed it. We really appreciate all of you. One final thank you to everyone who enjoyed all the content. BKong has a playlist if you want to watch all the content from Cleveland Gaming Classic. Go check it out. It's from like all the content creators and all those content creators out there that made content about Cleveland Gaming Classic. Come together. Let's put a big playlist together so all of us can share all of our content so as many people can have access to this content. We love you guys. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.